till 2002, all we focused on was survival. And then once we got public and were profitable, we started thinking, wow, this thing might last. And the cruelest irony would be to not want to work there, to let it become a place we didn't want to be. And so we tried to think through, what do we really care about? And we realized what we really care about is working with incredible people on hard problems, and that was the essence. And we should organize everything around supporting that, of working with just incredibly talented people. And so that led us to freedom and responsibility, because incredible people don't want to be micromanaged. And the idea is that we manage through setting context and letting people run. And you got to have the right people. You got to reinforce that with values, setting context about what the company is trying to achieve. But the idea is to build a system where amazing amounts of service improvement happen in the marketing, in the content, in the technology, in the user interface, without direct intervention of me. And so some companies operate by, the product genius at the top, and we all know these companies, and this whole motif of, to be a great CEO, you've got to be the great product person who really, and it's intoxicating and fun. But you're building incredible amounts of dependence on yourself. And eventually, how well I know how Turkish consumers consume Netflix, it's not that well. And so you're much stronger, obviously, building a distributed set of great thinkers. People know that, but in the past, what they've done is try to make everything a process. They said, okay, I don't want it to be a genius, so we're going to organize a process for everything. And once in a while, you heard, we're going to dummy-proof it. It's going to be such a good process that anybody, this was the IBM thing. And then if you dummy-proof the process, you only get dummies to work there, to do the process. And so that's why we're so, opposed to that. Instead, so focused on giving people great freedom, realizing there'll be mistakes, but there'll be a lot of positive achievement too.
So can you give some examples of that? I mean, you talk about it generically, it sounds great, but what are some specific examples?
So I take pride in making as few decisions as possible as opposed to as many as possible. And so when something significant changes in the content, or the House of Cards purchase, Ted explained it. It was a huge purchase at that time. It was a half an hour conversation. We went back and forth. I said, are you really sure? It's a great bet. Yes, let's do it. It wasn't like me reading the script and me meeting with Kevin Spacey and, or equivalent examples on the marketing, or equivalent examples on the product and the evolution there. So it's creating a sense of, I want to make a difference and I can make a difference. And if that's what the leader gets excited about, is that other people are making a difference, and you've got the right people. You got to be super demanding. So one part is freedom and responsibility. The other part is a high performance culture, where we say adequate performance gets a generous severance package. And so, we look at it and we say, we want to be like a Major League Baseball team. And, you've only got so many positions on the field. And if everyone is not incredible at what they do, then you're not going to win.
So you turn over a lot of people.
And so we turn over a lot of people. We feel like, we give people a fair shot. And we hire pretty openly, and they know what they're getting into. But we're looking for people for whom freedom and responsibility works, because they do incredible work.